What is up, everybody? My name is the Osinator, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of My GM Mode. We are on episode 21, and we are on the road to our next pay-per-view, Clash of Champions. And we got a massive, a couple matches here, but we're also building up towards our next pay-per-view, as well as some new feuds starting, and some big matches, so hopefully you guys enjoy it here. So without further ado, let's get right into this. We got Mia Yim taking on Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch, who's actually going to be taking on Tegan Nox at our next pay-per-view to determine who will be the next challenger for the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch taking on Mia Yim, and Mia Yim has had a hell of a start so far, beating the likes of Bianca Belair, who was Raw Women's Champion at the time, and she also defeated, if I'm not mistaken, Sarray, who's also one half of the Women's Tag Champions. So she's had a hell of a start here. And with Tegan Nox running in, can Mia Yim get a surprise victory here? Let's see if she can get a third straight big win.
1, 2, 3.
No, Becky Lynch gets the big win. 2-star out of 5. Mediocre start, but that's alright though. That means that the show can't really end badly, or at least it can't get any worse, but it might though, as we get into our next matchup. But Becky Lynch getting a big win over Mia Yim despite Tegan Nox's interference, which means that she's getting some much-needed momentum. But Tegan Nox is going to get a warm-up match herself, and we'll see how that transpires within the next few episodes. And now the new WWE Champion, Roman Reigns, who won the championship in a hell of a match against Randy Orton at our last pay-per-view, Extreme Rules. Roman Reigns going to call him out, which is going to start a rivalry with the new, or at least not the new, but the one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Murphy. His partner, Finn Balor, is going to be in the main event. We'll get to that when we get to that. But this will be starting up a new rivalry. Excellent promo by Roman Reigns starting up this new feud. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these two are going to face off once again at Clash of Champions with the WWE title on the line. So it's going to be very interesting. And next up, we have Jeff Hardy and Ricochet taking on Gunther and T-Bar. Now, this is a very interesting matchup, as T-Bar is not really a part of Imperium, but Alexander Wolfe's in the main event, which again we'll get into. And Gunther wanted a tag match against Ricochet and Jeff Hardy. I don't know why, but also I just want to let everybody know within the next couple of episodes, No, it's actually going to be the Raw before Clash of the Champions. Imperium are actually going to use the rematch clause against Finn Balor and Murphy, because Murphy's getting his championship match against Roman Reigns. The Raw tag titles might not be on the line, so you're getting a special main event early next episode, or the Raw before Clash of the Champions, which will be episode 24. So, can Gunther and T-Bar beat Ricochet and Jeff Hardy, who also have a rematch clause for the tag titles, which they'll use later down the road? Let's see who wins here.
1, 2, 3.
No, it's T-Bar and Gunther getting a big win in a 3-star match. Again, you like to see it. Very solid tag match from, well, all 4 guys, but Gunther and T-Bar get a win. You love to see it. And The Rock going to cut an advertising promo, because Monday Night Raw needs some of that money. So The Rock's going to cut an advertising promo. Excellent promo, giving us some $14,000 extra dollars, which we desperately need. And in our co-main event, we have a tag team match as the new Raw Women's Champion Raquel Gonzalez and former Women's Tag Champ Bayley taking on former Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, and also former Women's Tag Champ Liv Morgan. Bianca Belair is going to be using a rematch clause against Raquel Gonzalez, which will be very interesting to see how this is going to transpire going into Clash of the Champions, as Raquel Gonzalez, after Bianca Belair's embarrassing loss against Raquel Gonzalez, is looking some revenge and a little bit more of a momentum boost, as Raquel Gonzalez teams up with Bayley to take on Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair. So let's see how this match will transpire.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Raquel Gonzalez and Bayley get the win in a 2-star match. And actually, I've decided, now that I've thought about it, that on the next episode, Bianca Belair is actually going to use a rematch clause early, And Raquel Gonzalez will be taking on Bianca Belair in the main event for the Raw Women's Championship once again. So that's going to be the main event going into Monday Night Raw next episode. So look forward to that. And now Karrion Kross is calling out Randy Orton. Randy Orton, who just lost the WWE Championship, cannot get a rematch as long as Roman is champion. And Karrion Kross, who's looking to get back into the title picture, is hoping to call out Randy Orton to start up some feud with them, and Karrion Kross to build up his momentum back after losing his feud with Murphy. So this is a good promo, which is going to start up a feud between Randy Orton and Karrion Kross. How is this going to transpire going into Clash of the Champions and beyond? We're just going to have to wait and see. And going into our main event now, it is one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor taking on Alexander Wolfe. This is the first semi-final match, as next episode, Gunther is actually going to be taking on Robert Roode. Finn Balor will be taking on Alexander Wolfe. This match is also happening because Balor and Murphy won the tag titles from Alexander Wolfe and Gunther the episode before Extreme Rules. So Finn Balor and Alexander Wolfe facing off here with some big championship implications. One of these men could go into the finals here. So who will get the win and who will face the winner of Robert Roode versus Gunther? Let's find out. And here we go. We are in San Antonio, Texas. And coming out first is the one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor. And despite a rough start, Finn Balor is definitely making a big improvement since starting out on Monday Night Raw. As now he's not only one half of the Raw Tag Champs.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at 190 pounds. One half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor.
Well, just as I was going to say before Greg Hamilton interrupted me, Finn Balor winning the Raw Tag Team Championships, the Raw before Extreme Rules, and then went on to Extreme Rules to retain against Heavy Machinery in a tables match. So Finn Balor might not be in the most tip-top of conditions, but Finn Balor, you have to admit, especially from the get-go, ever since Finn Balor's change in attitude, Finn Balor has definitely redeemed himself and could possibly become the #1 contender going into the pay-per-view after Clash of the Champions, which could be Hell in a Cell. But in order for him to do so, he has to defeat Alexander Wolfe, and with the handguns, Finn Balor just re-entering the ring here, and Finn Balor going to point the handguns into the crowd to say that you just need one shot, but I'm taking the shot, and I'm going to be taking a shot against the WWE Champion, whether it's Murphy, his tag team partner, or the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. So Finn Balor has a lot to lose here, but since, he could have everything to win and everything to gain, but everything to lose, though. So Finn Balor in the ring, looking to take on Alexander Wolfe. And speaking of somebody who's had an unexpected MyGM mode, this is somebody who I did not expect to go into the semifinals for the WWE title. The former Raw Tag Team Champion himself, Alexander Wolfe. I mean, despite Finn Balor, who could be the odds-on favorite, and Gunther, I mean, Robert Roode and Alexander Wolfe are two guys that are the most least likely individuals to even be in this situation.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 245 pounds, Alexander Wolfe.
And Alexander Wolfe, who came off a huge win against Jeff Hardy at Extreme Rules, can be looking for another big win, a semi-final win against Finn Balor, and maybe make it to the finals against either Gunther or Robert Roode. And now he's going to wipe his feet on the mat. I mean, to kind of show off his sort of respect. As now Alexander Wolfe is already ready for business. Very serious. Putting the arms behind his back. And staring down at the crowd. Alexander Wolfe is ready to go here. So let's get this going. But this could also sway some momentum going into their Raw Tag Title rematch in just a couple of episodes. So here we go. A sneak preview of that match is here we go. Oh, Alexander Wolfe with a quick jab to the face. And now a German suplex to start things off. Very aggressive start by Alexander Wolfe. And now Alexander Wolfe now dragon screw, leg whip, and just slamming his leg down into the ring apron. I mean, that could take out Finn Balor's base for the coup de grace and a swanton bomb. Just like Jeff Hardy. They have had history with Imperium. Cover, 2. No, 2.5 early on. Not a great start for Finn Balor. But Alexander Wolfe, with a bunch of kicks to the face, looking to knock out Finn Balor. Oh, look at this! Anaconda Vice! If Finn Balor taps out, Alexander Wolfe advances, but just a couple of knees to the back of the head of Alexander Wolfe. Now Finn Balor going for a sling blade to a drop kick to the side of the head, and just like that, Finn Balor's back in control. Now Finn Balor himself's going up to the top rope and do a big body splash, which might have hurt himself, but Finn Balor, just like that, is back in control. Oh, look at that. Hook of the leg here. Might have wasted too much time, too. It could have been it, but Finn Balor just wasted too much time there. And now Finn Balor with his own kicks to the head of Alexander Wolfe. Oh, nice strike to the head of Alexander Wolfe. Another strike. And into another sling blade to Alexander Wolfe. Oh, and look at that. Just a... Ooh, an interesting submission hold. It looks like a head scissors, but he trapped the arm. Arm trapped head scissors there by Finn Balor. And Alexander Wolfe looking to get out of it, and he does. Oh, but that may not have been smart by Alexander Wolfe. I think he got way too cocky there as his head goes head first into the top turnbuckle to a snap suplex. Uh-oh. Finn Balor going up top again into a big knee drop to the lower jaw throat of Alexander Wolfe. Cover, 2. No, again a 2 count. A kick out by Alexander Wolfe. And now a double stop to the midsection of Alexander Wolfe and slams his arm down into the canvas. Oh, and misses the elbow drop now. That may have been a mistake. Uh-oh. Finn got caught into a Death Valley driver. And Alexander Wolfe can advance here. 2. No, a kick out at 2. Both guys just giving it their all here in the semifinal matchup. Oh, wait. Maybe looking for a big move there, but Finn Balor counters into a jawbreaker. And now oh! Just plants him back first into the canvas. Covered by Balor, 2. No, again a kick out. This crowd... I mean, you gotta be impressed with both Alexander Wolfe and Finn Balor. Oh, wait. Finn Balor up to the top rope. Oh, coup de grace! That was awkward, but that may have... Finn Balor capitalizing, and Finn Balor advances. What a performance by Alexander Wolfe.
Here is your winner, Finn Balor.
But Finn Balor was just way too good against Alexander Wolfe. And now Finn Balor is punching his ticket to the finals of this tournament. He beat Otis and Alexander Wolfe to get to this point. And Alexander Wolfe, who beat, if I'm not mistaken, Jeff Hardy. So Finn Balor beating Alexander Wolfe, just coming off a big Raw Tag Title defense. Finn Balor with a massive win in a 2-star match. I think it was a little better than that, but other than that, what a main event for Monday Night Raw as Finn Balor advances to the finals. Alright, 2-star matchup in the main event. I mean, it makes sense because, you know, this is like this is like the show after the pay-per-view, so it's not going to be as impressive, but I mean, tonight's show is just more about building up to Clash of the Champions. We already got a few matches lined up. Murphy versus Reigns. It looks like Becky versus Mia Yim will be happening. We're also going to be having Orton and Cross. That might happen. Raquel's going to defend the Raw Women's Championship against who? I don't know. But over the next couple of episodes, we're going to see a couple of huge matches. We're going to see Bianca Belair versus Raquel Gonzalez again for the Raw Women's Championship. We're going to be seeing Balor and Murphy defend against Imperium in a rematch. And we're also going to be seeing the finals of the tournament, which we'll be seeing Finn Balor again very, very soon. And yeah, guys, so Monday Night Raw has got some matches going on for Clash of the Champions. Now, what does SmackDown have in store for us? Let's find out. Alright, so first we got a tag match. Again, the Outsiders versus the Street Profits. Both teams have been feuding for a while, and the Outsiders, who retain the SmackDown tag titles against the Street Profits, is getting, they're just going to face off again and again, it seems like, until these two teams feel like they've had enough, or they just feel like they're the better team. So the Outsiders looking for another big win against the Street Profits. Can they do so? Let's find out.
1, 2, 3.
And the Outsiders get a big win in a rematch from Extreme Rules. The feud goes up to a level 3. You'll love to see it. So the Street Profits have definitely are kind of struggling here now, but maybe they'll bounce back. It'll be interesting to see. And Seth Rollins is going to be cutting a self-promo here. Seth Rollins, coming off a big win over Shawn Michaels, is cutting a self-promo here. What he's going about, I don't know. Maybe Shadowhunter will be cluing us in very soon, but Seth Rollins with the promo, good promo, going up 3. Next up, we have Samoa Joe and Shawn Michaels. Now, Samoa Joe, he hasn't been a very pleasant man as of late. I mean, he has failed to beat Drew McIntyre on multiple occasions. He and Riddle were not a great tag team, and Shawn Michaels coming off a loss against Seth Rollins. So both men having something to prove here. Will it pay off? Let's find out here.
1, 2, 3.
But Samoa Joe getting a big victory over Shawn Michaels in a 2-star match. Very surprising. Very surprising indeed. But Shawn Michaels now on a losing streak. Samoa Joe bouncing back. You'll love to see it. And now Rey Mysterio cutting a charity promo, which is a okay promo at best, but getting 5,000 fans in the process. So SmackDown getting some more fans. And now we're getting RVD versus Braun Strowman. RVD, who recently failed to become the #1 contender after losing to Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam, and he's just been doing some promos, some advertising promos. Meanwhile, Braun Strowman, who just came off a big win over Rey Mysterio at Extreme Rules, so Braun Strowman looking to continue his momentum here. Let's see how that plays out for him.
1, 2, 3.
Braun Strowman getting another huge win. Another 2-star match. So this is starting up a feud between RVD and Braun Strowman. Very interesting. Very interesting. I can't wait to see how this will play out here for SmackDown. And now Sasha Banks also cutting a charity promo, which is also going to give SmackDown another 5,000 fans, which, again, you just love to see. And now the main event here is The Undertaker taking on Universal Champion Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, who I think already has the longest title reign, at least for the Universal title, and he just came off a big squash victory over John Cena, and now he's taking on The Undertaker in The Undertaker's first match on SmackDown, and I believe since 2013. So this is a very big matchup here, another dream match that we all thought was going to happen. Now we're getting live for free on SmackDown. This is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out here. But Drew McIntyre taking on The Undertaker. Who is going to come out on top? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's now. And here we go, back in San Antonio, Texas, and the lights have dimmed and the fire has finally exploded, which means that the demon from Death Valley, the Dead Man, the legendary Undertaker, God, this entrance is very scary, very aura. The face of SmackDown, you could argue. The guy who's made SmackDown his yard for so long.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, the Undertaker!
To simply speak, this man is one of the best of all time. I mean, he's been if I'm not mistaken, a 7-time world champion, multiple-time tag team champion, Royal Rumble winner, hardcore champion, and he's had the legendary WrestleMania streak. He's wrestled in countless Hell in a Cell matches, buried alive matches, casket matches. I mean, this man has simply done it all. But the one person that he's never faced one-on-one before is Drew McIntyre, who he actually faced in a tag team match with Roman Reigns against Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre in 2019. So the Undertaker looking for his first one on SmackDown in quite a while, but he's got a tough task in front of him as he's facing a guy who beat John Cena in 3 minutes. But then again, John Cena is no Undertaker, as the lights have officially just turned back on in the arena. And now the Undertaker in the ring. God, just a intimidating entrance. As the Undertaker just staring with a cold gaze to the camera. Now I believe he's going to be taking off the hat here. Oh, and the lightning storm. God, this entrance is legendary. Too bad he couldn't have been on Raw, but you know what? Monday Night Raw doesn't accept the guys like the Undertaker. We decided that Raw's going to focus on the more up and coming talent. I mean, I guess the Undertaker's also up and coming, if that makes any sense, because he's a young lion. But the Undertaker I think he's making Drew McIntyre wait here, which is a smart move if you're the Undertaker. And now out now is the Universal Champion, a very historic Universal Champion in MyGM mode, the popular Drew McIntyre, as this crowd just went ballistic for him. And now this crowd's anticipating the sword going into the ramp as the longest reigning Universal Champion, Drew McIntyre, and now the flames coming out from the ramp, just getting ready to do battle with the Undertaker.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Drew McIntyre.
I mean, ever since winning the championship at SummerSlam, Drew McIntyre has been on a roll. He has defeated John Cena twice, and the second time at Extreme Rules, he destroyed him. And now he's in just his third match as Universal Champion. He's going up one-on-one against the Undertaker. I mean, talk about a fighting champion. Even though the title's not on the line, Drew McIntyre wants to prove that he is the greatest star on this brand. And for him to do so, he has to beat the Undertaker. As if I'm not mistaken, this is Drew McIntyre's 6th episode straight as the Universal Champion. Like I said before, he beat Seth Rollins at SummerSlam to win the championship. And a very strong Undertaker chant to start off this matchup, and here we go. And now McIntyre looking to start things off here with the Undertaker early, and slams his face into the top turnbuckle, and now again, Undertaker's head goes into the top turnbuckle. And now, oh my God, he's going for the inverted Alabama slam early. Quick cover on the Undertaker. No, kicked out at 1 by the Dead Man. The Undertaker getting up. Both men very tough in their own right. And now a high-low, or the big sit-out spine buster by the Drew McIntyre, and just McIntyre all over the Undertaker. Now McIntyre going up to the top rope, very surprising. And an axe handle to the back of the Undertaker. And just like that, McIntyre's in control, and now a grounded pound by McIntyre. Very surprising here, very aggressive by the Universal Champion, and again the grounded pound. Like, the Undertaker just can't get anything going here. And now big boot by the Undertaker, but McIntyre's already back up to his feet. And now Drew McIntyre's on the Undertaker's shoulders, what strength, and now and face first into the top turnbuckle. And now Undertaker going to pull McIntyre out from the bottom corner. And now the Undertaker now is back in control, but it seems like the Undertaker's going up top. Now elbow drop to the back. Good Lord. And now Undertaker with like a crossface like submission hold here. Undertaker looking to make Drew submit here, but Drew McIntyre gets out of it. That's not going to put away Drew McIntyre that easily. And now McIntyre using the strength just from the back of Undertaker's head, just going him over his shoulder. Now again a covered on the Undertaker. McIntyre, again a kick out at 1. Oh wait, Undertaker quit, already has McIntyre arm first. It seems like the Undertaker may be looking to go old school here. And he hits the old school. Old school on the champion, covered by Undertaker. 2. No, a kick out at 2. And Undertaker's in shock now. I think he thought he beat Drew McIntyre there. Wait, Undertaker looking to tombstone Drew McIntyre. And a tombstone pile driver. Cover on the champion. 2. Oh, and a kick out by McIntyre. That's surprising. Just look at how impressive that was. And now McIntyre with the grounded pound again, and the Undertaker's busted open. And again a grounded pound. Just showing off this aggressive side to Drew McIntyre. I mean, if John Cena couldn't even beat him. Oh wait, look for a Gargano escape. McIntyre has history with Gargano as a tag team. And now McIntyre with oh my god, like a gut-wrench sit-out powerbomb. Just deadlifting him off the ground. Covered by McIntyre again. No! Not even a 1 count. Now McIntyre's looking to go up top. Again. Oh, went for a diving leg drop, but that may have cost him. McIntyre got goozled. Choke slam. McIntyre got caught into the choke slam. Off the top rope leg drop. Cover on McIntyre, but McIntyre kicks out again. Man, this is a pay-per-view worthy main event. And now McIntyre gets thrown out to the outside. Oh, and the Undertaker wanting McIntyre to get up here, but McIntyre's just his head slams back down to the floor and a leg drop. Both guys are just flat out equal. And now Undertaker maybe looking for a snake eyes on the barricade. Oh, but McIntyre's already up. Oh, but Undertaker may have dodged the clothesline. And now again. Oh, and a shoulder breaker. Now go for an elbow drop on McIntyre. Now go for a leg drop again, but this time McIntyre countered. The back of Undertaker's, oh no. Oh god. No. Powerbomb on the floor. Good lord. Oh my god. McIntyre. Looking for a Boston Crab here. I mean, if Undertaker taps out on the floor, it does not matter. Because he has to get him into the ring. And now Undertaker using his strength to get out of the Boston Crab. And now McIntyre gonna throw the Undertaker right back into the ring. I mean, both men have just absolutely just been in a war with each other. And now McIntyre looking for the Claymore. Claymore kick! That's it! And Drew McIntyre's gonna beat The Undertaker! No! A 2 count by The Undertaker kicked out of the Claymore! Oh wait, McIntyre's not done! Future Shock! Wait! Oh my god! The Undertaker using the powers! The supernatural powers on McIntyre and another shoulder breaker! Cover on Oh no, he got to the bottom rope. Oh no, looking for one more tombstone pile driver. Tombstone pile driver! But it looks like... Oh, but McIntyre got the rope again! And now an elbow drop by The Undertaker. Good lord. Oh wait, McIntyre's got Undertaker where he wants him. Back into the turnbuckle. Now stop to the gut of The Undertaker. And again, but this time The Undertaker counters with a kick to the midsection of his own. Now McIntyre, oh, again! Oh, but McIntyre punched him straight in the face. Now, belly to back suplex, or side suplex by Drew McIntyre. Now McIntyre looking for another gut wrench. Power bomb! Gut wrench shoulder power bomb on Undertaker. And now Drew McIntyre looking to set up for one more Claymore kick. And he got him! Cover by McIntyre. 2, and Drew McIntyre gets it. What a match! Holy hell! That might be match of the series right there. Like, this and Randy Orton and Bobby Lashley are gonna go down as 2 of the best matches in Season 1 of MyGM mode. Good lord, what a performance by both men. Physical and dominating. And now Drew McIntyre screaming out, and a mediocre match? Really? I thought the match was actually pretty good. Holy hell, Drew McIntyre with a 3rd massive victory, this time over The Undertaker. And I think the argument's settled. I think Drew McIntyre's Universal Championship run has absolutely been outstanding. My word, and that what a way to end Smackdown. McIntyre gets a big win over The Undertaker in a 2-star match. So, a very mediocre way to end Smackdown. So, I'm kind of curious to see how both Raw and Smackdown did in terms of the star ratings. So, without further ado, let's find out who won this week. Ooh, it's tied again. It is tied once again. It was just the mid-card and the opener that were kind of you could interchange them, but I think the opener unfortunately kind of did it. But good booking overall for SmackDown, but Raw just had a very poor opening. So, but overall, not bad. We have some massive stuff going on. That main event for SmackDown, definitely deserves a little bit more respect than what it already got. But let's look at the show ratings, and that's not great. We just lost 2,000 fans. Oh, this is not going good. Let's see here. We got, holy crap, Tegan just blindsided Becky. I like that every match in this week's Raw felt different than the last one. T-Bar looks unstoppable. Bianca got robbed. Walter and T-Bar worked okay. Gave it a good shot. Another fluke. And, at least we got some money out of it, but it's time to see how SmackDown did. Because we're still number 2. I wonder how off I am coming out of San Antonio. Show quality C, match card quality C. Ooh. Oh, God. Okay, so now it seems like the lead is starting to increase. I hope that it's just I hope it's just for right now. Hopefully we can get back. I think honestly my biggest concern is my money, but I'm hoping with a little bit more money now we can kind of expand a little bit. So Sean got a great reception. Samoa Joe is winning. Angelo and Nash has had a rivalry and now nothing. It's getting intense. Can't wait for Rollins to get a shot at the title. I like what Ray did in the promo. I see Samoa Joe is used back up to usual dirty tricks. Braun Strowman making Smackdown look good with the win. And then RVD and Braun Strowman taunting. So it's time to see. Ooh, yeah, the lead has increased. But I think now with some momentum. But I feel like with both momentums on our side, it seems like a new era has begun. And thus far, SmackDown's still in the lead. But I think we can still catch up, though, on Shadow. And can I do it? Can Raw get the lead? Well, you guys are going to have to find out. Guys, this has been fun. I cannot wait to continue the series because honestly, out of all the series I've done thus far, this is the one I've been the most consistent with, and also it's the most fun that I really have making it. So guys, stay tuned, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is the Austinator signing out. Peace.